The 2026 Chevrolet SS arrives like a thunderclap in an era, increasingly dominated by silent electrification and algorithmic performance. It is not merely a sedan, it is a declaration, a rebellious artifact forged for those who still believe that driving should be visceral, theatrical, and unapologetically loud. The very silhouette of the Chevrolet SS communicates authority without resorting to ostentation. Its design philosophy remains rooted in muscular minimalism, where every crease and contour exists not for flamboyance, but for purpose. The broad stance, the subtly flared fenders, and the low, planted posture collectively radiate an aura of restrained aggression, the kind that whispers menace rather than screaming it. Under the sculpted hood lies the soul of this mechanical beast. A naturally aspirated V8, a power plant that refuses to bow to turbocharged conformity. The engine delivers its power with operatic drama, building momentum in a crescendo that feels almost orchestral in execution. The throttle response is immediate and intoxicating, as though the car anticipates the driver's desires before they are fully formed. Each press of the accelerator produces a sonorous growl that reverberates through the cabin, transforming mundane roads into personal amphitheaters of combustion. The driving dynamics of the 2026 Chevrolet SS are nothing short of revelatory. This is a sedan that defies the traditional compromises of its class. The chassis exhibits an extraordinary balance between rigidity and compliance, allowing the vehicle to carve corners with scalpel-like precision, while still maintaining composure over imperfect asphalt. The steering, weighted with deliberate heaviness, offers an analog purity that feels increasingly rare in the digital age. It communicates every nuance of the road surface, fostering an intimate dialogue between machine and driver that is both immersive and exhilarating. Acceleration in the Chevrolet SS is less an act and more an event. The surge of torque arrives with primal immediacy, pinning occupants into their seats with relentless conviction. Yet despite its ferocity, the power delivery remains remarkably linear, a testament to meticulous engineering rather than brute force alone. This is not chaotic speed. It is cultivated velocity, disciplined and deliberate, a refined savagery that elevates the driving experience into something almost philosophical. Inside, the cabin reflects a compelling duality. Performance brutality wrapped in understated sophistication. Premium materials envelop the interior, with supple leather, tactile metallic accents, and meticulously stitched surfaces, converging to create an atmosphere of mature luxury. The seating architecture is both supportive and indulgent, designed to cradle occupants during high speed, cornering while maintaining long-distance comfort. It is a space that feels intentional, devoid of unnecessary gimmickry, and focused entirely on the sanctity of the driving experience. Technologically, the 2026 Chevrolet SS strikes an intriguing equilibrium. Rather than overwhelming the driver with excessive digital clutter, it integrates modern interfaces with elegant restraint. The infotainment system is responsive and intuitive, offering seamless connectivity without overshadowing the mechanical essence of the car. Driver assistance features exist, but they are calibrated to assist rather than dominate, ensuring that the human remains firmly at the center of the experience. One of the most captivating aspects of the Chevrolet SS is its auditory character. The exhaust note evolves dynamically, shifting from a subdued murmur at idle to a thunderous roar under full throttle. It is a symphony composed in steel and fire, a reminder that sound can be as evocative as speed. For enthusiasts, this acoustic identity is not merely an accessory, it is an emotional anchor, binding memory and sensation into a single, unforgettable impression. Despite its performance pedigree, the Chevrolet SS retains an element of practicality that broadens its appeal. The spacious rear seating and respectable cargo capacity make it surprisingly versatile, capable of transitioning from weekend thrill machine to daily executive express without losing its identity. This duality is perhaps its greatest triumph, the ability to inhabit multiple worlds simultaneously without diluting its core character. Fuel efficiency, predictably, is not the defining narrative here, yet the engineering advancements ensure that the powertrain operates with greater refinement and efficiency than its predecessors. It is a nod to modern sensibilities without capitulating entirely to them. The SS remains defiantly analog at heart, a rolling manifesto for those who prioritize sensation over statistics. In motion, the Chevrolet SS possesses an almost paradoxical personality. It can be docile and composed when demanded, gliding through urban landscapes with executive calm. But provoke it, unleash its latent potential, and it transforms into something feral and electrifying. This dual nature makes every drive feel like a choice, an intentional act of engagement rather than passive transportation. Ultimately, the 2026 Chevrolet SS is more than a car. It is an ideology on wheels. It represents a fading yet fiercely cherished philosophy that driving should stir the soul, ignite adrenaline, and remind us why machines once captivated the human imagination so completely. In a world accelerating toward autonomy and silence, the Chevrolet SS stands as a defiant monument to noise, motion, and emotion. It does not merely transport, it resonates. It does not simply perform, it seduces. And for those fortunate enough to grasp its steering wheel, it offers not just a journey, but an experience etched in combustion and memory.